What thing do people think makes them look cool but is actually just sad? Taking the piss out of their partner to make their friends laugh. Just makes everyone feel awkward and you look like a dick. Being an asshole as a source of entertainment. Flashing stacks of money. Yelling at workers just trying to do their jobs. Making your personality whatever is trending. Flashing wealth, in real life or social media. When they post to social media about how blessed they are and how they feel all the love energy of the universe, but you know them in real life and they're the most judgmental, angry pieces of shit you've ever met. Revving the engine loudly in their pimped-out Honda. Bragging about how much alcohol they can drink in one sitting. After a certain point you just have a problem. Claim they're alpha men. God, that's so embarrassing. Guys who brag about how many wives they've had, how many illegitimate kids they have, and the fact that they never pay their child support. Doesn't make you cool, it makes you a total AH. Peaking in high school and keep trying to live their glory days. Bragging that you haven't read a single book since high school in your life. When girls put down other girls for no valid reason. Lion not sheep shirt. Wannabe influencer. When someone disrespects their teacher just to look cool in front of their classmates. Being 30 and having a girlfriend in high school. Giving homeless people money and filming it. Branded things with big logos. You're just a walking advertisement. I prefer more designed stuff as opposed to just slapping a logo on something generic. Complaining about not getting laid enough. Expensive cars when your house apartment is falling down around you. Being an influencer. Especially when encouraging people to spend their rent money on stuff that you got for free. Put other people down. I am so tired of those gargantuan trucks. The cab is getting bigger and the bed is getting smaller. These aren't even good trucks. Constantly being a dick in an effort to be funny. Nothing gets old quicker than that dude who has to be the funny asshole in every conversation. Being mean. Thinking that having no filter is a flex. When their entire identity is around their politics. Loud exhausts on shitty cars. Truck nuts. People judging others for the things they love, thinking it about trying to be cool, but it's actually because those are things they like. Not everything others do is to impress others, sometimes it's just things that people like and don't care what others think. Showy luxury items. Clearly you're compensating for something. Having tons of plastic surgery for no reason. Some people do a little for cosmetic reasons or have a more functional life. Then others have it because they are legitimately afraid to age, something everyone does. Loud exhausts on shitty cars going no speed whatsoever. Flipping off a camera. I get it, you think you're punk rock. Oh, so edgy. Stop it already. Sincerely, a former bartender at a punk bar. Belittling others. Inflated lips. Chronic pranking. Brag about things they've done or accomplished to strangers they've just met. They embrace being ignorant. People walking around shouting while on their speakerphone in public. Disrespecting, objectifying girls to impress bros. Not using your turn signal, weaving in and out of traffic. Wearing your Letterman jacket past 19. Loud engines exhaust on a shit car, speeding. Big trucks that purposely take up 2 parking spots. Just tell us you lack spatial awareness and are unable to maneuver every well and get a smaller car. Blackout flags, Punisher stickers. Just lets me know you're an insecure man-child who peaked in high school. All that alpha male, lion daddy energy shit. It's so damn cringe, I just can't damn admit you're insecure about your masculinity already. Too much Botox fillers, plastic surgery. Vaping huge clouds of smoke and pushing it around like they're magic or some shit. Posting Instagram stories at a club. Driving excessively loud vehicles, putting performance mufflers on your car, revving engines at stoplights, deliberately backfiring when driving through residential neighborhoods. Letting their pants fall down. Street racing in at 2 a.m. Travel bragging. Bragging about being overworked. Flags on trucks. Getting pit bulls just for the intimidation factor. Loud stupid music, especially in nature. Wearing Gucci-type stuff when you are poor, it's ugly AF. Influencers in the world who are just in everyone's way and looking ridiculous. I take great joy in walking in front of their cameras and hopefully ruining their shot. Smoking. Getting blackout drunk. Just breaking the rules and doing whatever at an area you're not meant to. It makes you look like a jerk. Drinking a lot. BBLs, TikTok dances. Trying to one-up all the time. Chatting up people to show others yourself that you have game, when you have a serious SO waiting for you at home. Divorced men getting together and cheering each other on about how their wives are bitches because they don't put out, and there is nothing that they could have possibly done to cause that. Lip fillers. Always bragging about money. How much you make, how much you spend, and what things you have cost. Just screams insecurity. Racist, phobic, offensive comments passed at edgy intellectual humor. Social media influencers. Men who exclusively date women 25 or younger. If one of your requirements in a partner is that they're inexperienced, I can only assume you seek that out because you know you're bad at sex and are trying to cover it up. Flags on your vehicle. Shadowboxing on an airplane. Drinking excessively. Mullets. Bragging about being brutally honest or just telling it like it is. No. You're just an asshole who takes pleasure in rejecting basic manners and making people feel like shit. If they were that way, but could also take it when people were brutally honest towards them, I could almost accept it. However, I have yet to meet a person like that. They are always overly sensitive and get offended at the slightest perceived insult. I'm being a total hypocrite, but vaping. Wearing beanie hats and flannel over shirts in the 100+ weather, American Southwest heat. Also doing the same thing inside everywhere. I want to tell you all as a friend that it just looks bad. People are concerned you either lost your mind or something isn't right because you are cooking yourself to death. Anything Salt BAE does. One of the cringiest humans on the planet. Vaping. People who walk around in public on their cell phones with the person on speakerphone. Nobody cares or wants to hear your conversation. It's called Bluetooth headphones. Pretty much anything used specifically to look cool comes off sad, I think. Excessive drinking. You're not cool, you're just an alcoholic. Being insufferable and use "that's the way I am" as an excuse. No, what you are is a piece of shit. Being an unhealthy alcoholic. Hitting a vape in a school bathroom. You're 15 and addicted to nicotine. Super cool. Flexing on their spouse in front of people. Correcting them all the time, telling them to stop doing some behavior, etc. Spewing black smoke from their truck exhaust. You're not cool, just a jackass. smoking cigarettes, and even worse, vaping. Confederate flags. Vaping and drugs in general. Steroids to appear extra muscular. It is always a losing proposition. People can tell when you're lying about being natty. Beanie when it's hot outside. Dick pics. Red mega hats. Open carrying. Calling themselves alpha. Men who refuse to acknowledge their emotions. People who bully or pick on someone, especially behind their back.